Alright, so today we will be going over my entire PS Vita collection, my extremely small, very low value PS Vita collection. It's only at a little over 1,000, unfortunately. I'm definitely going to have to build it up some, but also about half of this is stuff that I want to get rid of. Unfortunately, we are also going to be purging a lot of stuff. Most of it is going to go in a box to gain value for a few years, because currently a lot of the games that I do want to sell are not at prices that I'm willing to let them go for, because they are way too cheap. Like, some of them are going for as little as $20, and I'm not okay with letting them go for that little. So I'm gonna wait a few years. They're gonna go up in price, obviously, because Vita. The only reason some of them are so cheap right now is because we've had a lot of ports to the Switch recently. Well, and other modern consoles that I always forget exist. But we've had a few, like, some of them are, you'll see, some of them are mostly visual novels that have been ported recently, and I don't really care to keep them. I only got them for various reasons that we will get to. Let's start with one I'm for sure not getting rid of. Rainbow Moon. This is an incredible little strategy, JRPG, turn-based RPG, whatever you want to call it. It's like a mix of Fire Emblem. Well, not really. It's a different type of strategy, but it's a mix of strategy and normal JRPG. And it has a manual. Unfortunately, most of these games are not complete in that way. It's also fully colored. It's not very long, but still, it's something. It even has, oh wow, it has full-on maps of the entire area, the entire world. That's my type of manual. There's not there's not much to it, but it literally just gives you all the information you need in just really small, summarized little bits. I like that, but it has actual maps. Love it. It's beautiful. I highly recommend this game. I put in, I think, about 40 hours in, and I still haven't beat it, but beat it one day. I keep coming back to it all the time. And then up next we have a disappointment, in my opinion. We have Gravity Rush. I recently started playing this recently. It has not clicked with me at all. It's missing a manual. I'm gonna give it another shot. Maybe 2 more shots, depending on if it clicks with me next time or not. But I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. I'm keeping it for now because I know it's supposed to be good. It's just the gameplay, everything's not clicking with me. I can't really get into the story either. I don't know. I hope I am in the right mood for it next time. Because if not, I do have the second one as well, and they would be an easy like $100+ So if I don't like them, it's good money, because I got them for very cheap at the time. Now here's another one I'm most likely keeping: Little Big Planet Vita. I just started this. I've only done a couple missions, but I mean, it's a platforming game where you can build stuff. You cannot go wrong with that. It has a not actual manual, but it has a online gross, never mind, that's trash. Who would want to do anything online? That's disgusting. Alright, here's one I'm unfortunately gonna have to get rid of. The case art was not always this disgusting. It got damaged when I was moving from one of my old places that had a water leak in the ceiling, and this was the number one victim of that. So I basically don't even have this game because the case and artwork is disgusting. The game's fine. It's a fun game. It's just a 2D like puzzle platformer, if I remember right. It's so hard to tell now that the artwork's ruined. But I do what I didn't even say the name of it. Stealth Inc. A Clone in the Dark Ultimate Edition. It was a fun game. It was a limited run game, so I really hate that this happened to the artwork, but like, I didn't know my ceiling was leaking there, and this was just right under it at the time. I'm kind of glad nothing super valuable got hurt, because I think that's only like probably a $20 or $30 game. Now, here is a interesting one I'm kind of on the fence with. I did play it and beat it. It was okay. I don't know if it's worthy to keep. I'll debate on it, but I'll probably keep it at least for a little bit, depending on value. And I don't know. I will probably never put it back in my Vita though, so I don't know. It's a hard one. This one's okay. It's just like a very, very basic puzzle platformy type game. It was okay. And it's called Nova 111, or whatever you want to call it. Nova 111. Now, here is one we are most likely getting rid of. This is Hakuoki. Hakuoki Edo Blossoms. And it is a visual novel, most likely otome. And I got a bunch of these for a very good deal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them because I'm not really I'm not into otome games. I may try this one because I have heard the story is like actually decent aside from the the boy romance crap. So I'm tempted to at least try it, or whichever one's first in the series, just to see if the story actually is decent to me. So that's a maybe. Now, we have a most likely get rid of, not because it's bad or anything, but because I got the double pack on Switch recently. Kind of sucks that I don't know where my first one is, because I have Demon Gaze 1 as well. I should have had them next to each other. Where is it? Alright, we'll find it later. I don't see it. I don't see the spine for it. But I own it. Okay, this is gonna bother me. What the hell? Alright, hopefully it will turn up in a second. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay, so here are both Demon Gaze 1 and 2. I got the double pack on Switch recently when it was on sale from PlayAsia, I think. I played through most of the first one on Vita. I got to the end. I need to do some grinding before I beat the final boss and whatnot. It's fun. It's just a basic dungeon crawler with a lot of fan service, anime fan service. So if you like that, there you go. I have not played the second one at all yet, and I really just want to sell both of these at some point once they gain some value. Because I'll just play them on Switch with better quality of life features and whatnot. Even this first one I may restart on Switch just to take advantage of the quality of life stuff in it. But they are great dungeon crawlers. They are both like probably between 60 and 100 hours. They are not short at all, and they are not easy. They're easier than some, because I know dungeon crawlers just like to destroy you. They are definitely easier than a lot of them, and grinding on them is not that bad if you do it right. So there's that. But up next we have the first HBG, the first HBG of the day. Horny Boy Games, obviously. Shout out to PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. But this is Hatsune Miku. She is not old enough, guys. She's only 16, so stop being weird. But this is a game I'm getting rid of for sure, because it's just a freaking, what is it? Rhythm game. I have no rhythm. I'm tone deaf. Not happening. Then they just don't click with me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I basically got it for free, so that's why I have it. I hear people love those games. I don't really see. I don't know. I may try it out before I sell it just to see what it's like, but I don't think I want it. Now here's one I'll probably keep, even though I hated the fifth one. This is Persona 4 Golden with fake artwork. Unfortunately, the case is real, of course, but the artwork is photocopy paper. I'm still keeping it, just even though I could get the Switch version. I may get it that one day on sale, but I'm not going out of my way for it. I love playing the Vita. I need more JRPGs on the Vita, and even though I probably won't like this game much, because who wants to spend... Okay, I love Japan, but stop making high school games, please. That just gives me PTSD from the worst times of my life. Over here in America, high school is not the best times of your life. I know it is in Japan, basically, and it's a choice. Yeah, we're not choice. We don't get a choice, and it's awful. It's the worst 4 years of your life. So, playing games set in high school settings never click with me very well, and I played about 100-something hours of Persona 5 Royal before giving up, just because I could not get the credits to freaking roll. That's all I wanted. I didn't care about anything else. The story lost interest. The characters I did not care about. And yeah, I just gave up even though I probably only have like 4 hours left of that game. It just would not stop. And it was just text after text after text, which is fine if it was interesting text. I can't talk. But, God, I don't understand the hype behind that. Like, there's so many better JRPGs that no one talks about, and yet you talk about Persona 5 and shit like Final Fantasy. Like, those are some of the worst RPGs. I just keep letting myself get overhyped about the stuff that casuals like, and when I play it, I hate them. Like Final Fantasy X, hate it. Final Fantasy 2, hate it like everyone else, but I like some of the old Final Fantasy. It's overhyped. It's all overhyped. Everything that is overhyped for no reason. So I'm gonna play this and be disappointed. Can't wait. Now, up next we have Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2. I also have the first one right here. These are iffy. I love the concept because of how stupid and goofy it is. I mean, they're basically games about the console wars. So, it's weird. And, I mean, they're just basic turn-based JRPGs, as basic as they come. I mean, when you see Idea Factory, it's usually because they're as basic as they get. But I still want to give them a shot and try to enjoy their goofiness one day. I've only put in a couple hours on the first one, and it wasn't clicking with me at the time, but I'm still going to give it another shot, because they seem okay. And then we have Ys, Memory of Celceta, masterpiece. I will never get rid of this unless they made a newer version, and then I could. Also, another, I barely have any manuals in any of these, and I know most of them had to have come with a manual at the time. You would think. I'm pretty sure Vita was before that stopped being normal. But this was just a perfect game. I mean, if you haven't played the Ys game, play 8 and then play all the others and you'll be fine. But this was one of the better ones too. Then we got Mutant Mud Super Challenge. This is for sale. This is going to go in a box to accumulate money. Only because I own it on Switch. I own the collection. It's a better way to play it. And it has three games instead of one. So I'll sell this as soon as it gets to a decent value. And then we got Child of Light. Another one I was very disappointed in. Not that it's a bad game. I just didn't click with it. I'll probably sell it one day. But this is one of the only ways to acquire it in physical. So I may hold on to it until it gains more value. But I don't know. I may try to play it again one day just to see if I want to keep it, but when I played through it, it's extremely forgettable. I don't know, just something about it didn't click with me. It was another one that was just overhyped for no reason. Like, people need better taste in games, or the average people do. Because I'm going to put that in the sell pile, but I'll probably try it one more time just before letting it go. Then we got another one I'm probably going to let go because it's sealed for one. It's also Zero Drifter, which is like a 1 or 2 hour Metroidvania, if I remember right. And it's a good one. It exists on other consoles, though, if I want to play it. And I don't want to open a sealed Vita game if I don't have to. So I'm going to try to sell that when it gets to a certain amount of money that I would like. Then we got Dynasty Warriors next. I'll probably keep this for a bit. I still need to try it. I haven't tried any of the Dynasty Warriors games, and I've heard good things, so I'd like to try this before I go out and buy any others. So that is to keep for now. And then we got Dungeon Hunter Alliance. This is a top-down Diablo-style hack-and-slash dungeon crawler type game. Keeping it, loved it, already beat it. It was great. I mean, it's like nothing super fancy or anything. It was pretty basic for what it was, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it. It does need a cleaner case, though, so I'll probably swap it out with one of the ones I'm selling. Now, then we have Dragon Fantasy, The Black Tomb of Ice. I've already played through this and beat it. It was a fantastic, very basic, pixelated RPG. Highly recommend it for anyone that hasn't tried it yet. And I think it has a sequel, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to do more research on that, but it was great. It was a short one, too. It was only like 10 hours. So those are the best. Then we got another sealed one. I would love to play this and open it, but I'm probably not going to. I'm going to look into playing it a different way. It's called Thomas Was Alone. I want to play it just based on reviews. It doesn't say anything on the back really about what the game is, but it's just a 2D platformer. It's really short from what I understand, and I think it even has a bit of a story, which is unusual for a game that looks as Atari as this one does. Because these are the actual graphics. Like, it looks Atari. It really does. And there's nothing on the back. It's a very boring case. But that one's iffy. I've got to do research, try to find a better copy for less money, and then sell that for a lot of money. Then we got Summon Night 6. One of the first Vita games I bought. And this has one of the best manuals in the world. This thing is hefty. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't show up as good on this terrible camera I have, but it is thick. Like, it is massive. And it's full color. This is also the worst game in the Summon Night series to start with, and I started with it. Not because it's bad or anything. It was actually a great time. I enjoyed it, even though it was not a good one to start with story-wise. Because this one, they pull characters from the entire series, which is from games that we never received in the West over here. We received a couple of GBA spin-off games, but I don't think we ever received one of the mainline games, to my knowledge, until this one, which is... This is like strategy game equivalent of Avengers Endgame. Like, everyone from the past games all come together, so if you don't know anything about them, it doesn't really work. So I played it for gameplay. It was fun. I just wish I understood the story better and the characters. But I'm keeping that because it means something to me and I still remember where I bought it. Now, here's one I'm most likely getting rid of. It's another Atomi game. Color X Malice, or Color Cross Malice, however you want to say it. I started this one to see if it would click with me, and it wasn't, even though it was regarded as one of the better Atomi games that even guys could enjoy. I'm not... Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on actual, like, horror visual novels. This one's going for sale. It's just too cheap right now, so I'm going to hold off on selling it for a few years. But I'll probably never play it again. Here's another one that's going away, Nor 9. It's another Atomi visual novel. I got a bunch of these off a little old coworker of mine who had been really into them at the time, and she sold them for almost nothing, so that's why I have them. Then we got one I'm keeping. This is Shiren the Wanderer something. The Tower of Fortune and the Dice of Fate. Pretty long title, but this is just like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's what those are based on. Like, they copied this basically, and this is much harder. It's also a roguelike in that way, so great game. I just haven't got very far yet. But I'm going to put more time into that for sure. And then we got Stranger of Sword City. This is one of the hardest dungeon crawlers I've ever played. But I want to put more time into it. I love the visual style. I need more practice with these types of games. I'm still very new to them. And the only one I've ever beat... Jeez. I think it was only Zonky 0. And that one's not even a real one, really, because you can turn the difficulty down to non-existent, which I did, because I was having fun with the story. So I still haven't technically beat a dungeon crawler. Huh. I need to. I keep working on it, and then I get to the end, or I get to a really hard part, and I give up. So, one day. And then here's the other Hakuoki game I have. It's... Kyoto Wins. I don't know if this one comes first or second, but I'll try whichever one is first before I sell them, and then we'll decide. But until then, I will probably not keep it. I'd rather mostly just have JRPGs on this wonderful console. Or stuff like this, which is more of a hack and slash action RPG. So, this is Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. It's the Ace version of Ragnarok Odyssey, apparently. Still no manual. I've only had, 2 manuals so far? That's ridiculous. But this one is a pretty fun game, I think. I'm pretty sure I already played through all of it, if I remember right. but at the same time, it's a bit forgettable. It says, explore the huge new tower of Yggdrasil dungeon. Unleash exhilarating aerial combat moves. Team up to the 2 to 4 players. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's bothering me. I know I played this, and now it's just kind of a blank in my mind, looking at the pictures on the back. I'm gonna have to put that in my Vita and make sure that I'm not thinking of something else. But it's an RPG, apparently. And then we got Virtue's Last Reward. I hope I can sell this soon, not because it's a bad game, or not that I don't want to read it. I actually really, really want to read it. It's not the first in the series. So, I want to read 999 first. However, that exists on a collection, the Nonary games for, I think PS4 and Vita has it. So that would come with the first and second game, so I would be able to get rid of this. This would be a waste of space at that time. So I need to get the double pack, because 999 original on DS is not cheap. I mean, neither is the Nonary games, but I'll make it work. That, and then I want the third game, obviously, because I've heard nothing but good things about these VNs, and they sound like my type. More of a horror visual novel. Kind of like Danganronpa, but not. And then we got Tales of Heart's-Hour. I'm keeping this 100%. This is going to be an incredible Tales of game, I'm sure. I have not started it yet because I got burnt out on the Tales of series at the time. I had played through like 6 or 7 of them in a year. So yeah, had to take a break. But when I get in the mood for another one, I cannot wait to play this. It's going to be fantastic. And if it isn't, then it'll be ranked close to Abyss, because I also didn't like that one too much. Now here is Seven Scarlet, another one I have to get rid of. It's an Atomy. I don't want to waste time reading that, and I doubt it has a story worth, reading if you're not into that stuff. So I'll sell this when it's worth selling. In a few years, I hope, and not much more than that. Now we have Asdivine Hearts, typical 16-bit JRPG from Limited Run, Kemco, all that good stuff. If you've played a Kemco game, you've played almost all of them, which. That's why I say almost, and strictly, very strict on the almost, because I'm playing Raging Loop right now, which is a Kemco game, and it is one of the best visual novels I've ever read. So, not all their games are the same, just most. Not that that's bad. This was a fun game. The stories just usually aren't super incredible, but if you like the basic turn-based 16-bit, or just, pixelated RPG style, get it. It's a good time. Speaking of Danganronpa, here is Trigger Happy Havoc, the first one. I will most likely be selling this. I played it, loved it, and usually that would mean I would keep it, but I got the trilogy recently on PS4. So, I don't need it anymore, which really sucks because it also means, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because, I don't need it. I could sell it, but it also has a little bit of sentimental value too, so I don't know. I'll think about it. Either way, though, if you haven't played these or haven't read them, they are incredible if you like horror stuff. Then we got Code Realize, another Otomi game I will be getting rid of. I thought I had a second one, but I guess not. Okay, so that's another, basic visual novel I got for almost nothing. So that's for sale, just not yet. Here's another visual novel I'll be getting rid of. I have actually played through this one, forced myself to. It was okay. And that's why I'm getting rid of it. I don't feel like I don't know. I'd rather be doing something else. I played through it, it was fine. It's just, However, my copy is really special because it still has all these really neat cards in it. So if I hold on to it for a few years, why are they all the same thing? If I hold on to it for a few years, I'm sure this will help the value. Because look at that. Even if you don't like the game, that's still really neat. Well, almost got half of my collection is technically for sale. Bad Apple Wars, another one I'm getting rid of. Atomy game, not much to say about it. I got it cheap. I don't want it. It's still cheap, unfortunately, so I'm going to wait a while. Now, let's end with a banger. We got Jack and Daxter Collection, Masterpiece, 3 incredible platformers if you haven't played them, which I haven't. it's also in my console. That's why I'm working on them currently. Because I'm on the first game. I've never finished it before, and I've never tried the other two because I didn't grow up on Sony. But they are perfect. I did play Daxter back on the PSP, and that was a fantastic game. So I can't wait to finish these and check them all out. See which one I like the most. Plus, it's currently in the Vita, so that's what I'm stuck with playing whenever I do turn that thing on. And with that, I think that's the end of the game. So we're going to hop on to just showing off my handhelds, just because I only have a couple and I just wanted to brag about them real quick. I also have a honorable mention first, because I forgot to show it off in my PSP video. But this is my PSP. It's a very, very clean white one, and nothing too fancy about it. I just forgot to show it off last time, so I figured I would. Now, then we have the Slim, which I never play on, even though I bought this pretty decent grip for it. It actually feels very nice. But I always gravitate towards the OLED one, the first model, because it's heftier, it's just thicker in general, and it feels good in the hands without a grip. It also looks better, screen-wise. So, got two. I'm going to keep them both because I love the Vita so much. I honestly wish I had more different colors mainly. Because I did have a pink one at one time, a pink and white one, and I should have kept it. But I sold it to a friend. I shouldn't have. At the time. And now my cat is trying to unplug everything, so I should probably end the video here. But yeah, here's all my Vita stuff. One of the best consoles ever made that most people don't even know about. It's such a shame. And I'm going to be focusing a lot on buying Vita games in the near future because I barely have anything, and it just feels wrong for something that I adore so much. So we'll be seeing a lot of pickups from that in the near few months probably. But until next time, hope you all have a great day.